Hello and good afternoon, good evening, whatever we'd like to call it at this point. Welcome to the MC5 Sports Podcast and Age like page on Facebook on the Seacoast 6 Rivalries. As we got a Seacoast 6 rivalry here today, we're home tonight at Holt Rink, home of the Clipper Mules and the Dover Green Waves. So Dover is sharing the rink here as we're getting this camera footage all ready to rock and roll here. Hold on one sec. And tonight is going to be a really good one between the Clipper Mules of Portsmouth, Newmarket, and the Dover Green Wave. Tonight's starting goaltenders for tonight's game should be an interesting one. I believe they're going to start off with J.P. Allender and Will Clark. Portsmouth still searching for that big win for tonight's big game, so hopefully things will look up and up here on the Portsmouth side of things after their loss to the Bishop Brady. We got to give out some shout-outs and sponsors and all that fun stuff here as we get ready to rock and roll here on this Monday night of hockey on the Seacoast. Well, we covered 2 hockey games this week, or last week, and Oyster River won by a score of 9-0 at the Phillips Exeter Arena, and things went very smooth for the Oyster River Bobcats, and then we covered the Spalding Red Raiders and the Dover Green Wave game, rivalry round 2. Spalding won by a final score of 3-2, and Dover was playing some phenomenal hockey, and it just, sometimes there's always a little snake bite that just happens in the game, and it just happens. But let's get to those sponsors before the game starts tonight. Our sponsors tonight for the Oyster River, or correction, not Oyster River. Jesus, what am I thinking? For the Dover and Portsmouth game, Grimshaw Cartoons, based out in Rochester, New Hampshire. Go to grimshaw.cartoons for your next cartoon experience by going to www.grimshawcartoons.com. Hayden Sports, 44 Main Street, Durham, New Hampshire, 03824. Stop in for your next sporting apparel at Hayden Sports by calling 603-868-2096. Krypton Comics in Exeter, New Hampshire. Visit Joe, Andrew, and Ron. I don't know why I said John. It should be Ron. Joe, Andrew, and Ron at Krypton Comics for something that you're looking for, whether it's an old comic book, an old toy that brings back. He's got Matchbox cars like crazy going on over there at Krypton Comics. Bring back your childhood nerd nostalgia today at Krypton Comics at 177 Wada Street in Exeter, New Hampshire, or call them at 603-658-2667. Looking for somebody that can help you out, fix your car or your yard? Well, then you need to go and see Jody's Garage and Tractor Service in Rochester, New Hampshire. Jody's Garage and Tractor Service, he can do it all. Jody is an absolute amazing guy. He does anything that you need to get that car back on the road and also your yard back into shape. Jody's Garage and Tractor Service removes trees and also digs in ditches. Call him for an estimate at 603-833-0402. Looking for a chiropractor? Are you a hockey player having a lot of pain that needs some help? Then you need to go to Matheson's Chiropractic and Physical Therapy Center on 812 Central Ave in Dover, New Hampshire. They have sure helped me out. They got my spine back into place, and I feel great. I feel amazing. Every hockey player needs a good chiropractor, so please visit Matheson's Chiropractic and Physical Therapy today or call them for your appointment at 603-742-5881. That's 603-742-5881. Bob's Automotive Towing and Wrecking. Are you stuck in a ditch, need a tow truck, or are you stuck in the snow and you can't get that car out? Then you need to call the 24-hour service, wrecking service of Bob's Automotive Towing and Wrecking on 211 Central Ave in Dover, New Hampshire. Call them for your next tow, or if you've been involved in an accident and you need somebody to remove the pile of wreckage, they can help. Bob's Automotive Towing and Wrecking Service. Visit them or call them at 603-742-9709. Toys from the Attic. Toys from the Attic, my favorite place to go to. Don Burrows is the owner of Toys from the Attic. It is, if it's fun, they have it. Toys from the Attic, 2 Somersworth Plaza in Somersworth, New Hampshire. Visit Toys from the Attic in Somersworth today. 603-692-4562. Bulldogs Print 3D Printing. If you need something 3D printed, they can help. Bulldogs 3D Printing is all here in New Hampshire, and they can help you out with anything that you need, or visit them at Bulldogs Printing on their Facebook page. Look for Paul Pratt, the owner. Call them today at 1-603-534-4108. Or follow them on Facebook. RJ Excavations. Looking for somebody to do an excavation inside your yard or anything? Then you need RJ Excavations. Ask for a free estimate today on RJ Excavations. Call Jackson at 603-507-7027. Collect Teaks in Rochester, New Hampshire. 56 North Main Street, Rochester, New Hampshire, 03867. Call them for your next Nerd Nostalgia moment. And we can't forget about all of our other friends afterwards. We'll talk about that. Let's listen in.
The Portsmouth Clipper Mules hosting the Dover Greenway. Please let your good sportsmanship show throughout this contest. Cheer for your team with the cheering possible. Respect for your opponents, coaches, and officials is necessary to make this event a meeting one for our athletes and spectators. Let's get started by introducing the starting lineup for the Dover Greenway. Right wing, number 3, Ben Spakowski. Our right defenseman, number 8, Griffin Colmer. Left wing, number 9, Owen Lovering. At center, wearing number 13, Zach Drake. Left defenseman, number 19, Alex Gagnon. The goalie, number 31, J.P. Allender. And the rest of the Green Wave skaters. And now, the Portsmouth Newmarket Clipper Mules. Starting in goal, number 30, Will Clark. Defenseman, number 16, Stephen Marchagroda. The other defenseman, number 18, Colby Curtis. Center, number 5, Chase Conklin. On the wing, we have number 17, Adam Michaelides. And the other wing, number 20, Apollo Moon. The rest of the Clipper Mules, coached by Joel Brown, assisted by Scott Perkins and John Pendleton. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to the Star-Spangled Banner.
All right. Well, we got to finish up our sponsors here. We started off a little bit late. That's all right. Better late than never, as we say here on the MC5 Sports. Durham House of Pizza. Durham House of Pizza, 40 Main Street, Durham, New Hampshire, 03824. Callers Advisors, LLC, 185 Doutman Street, 6th floor, 02116. Believe in a better financial planning today. Visit Carlos Advisors in Boston, Massachusetts, and call them for your next financial help at 617-507-1404. Former UNH hockey player Jim Abbott. And get those orders in, ladies and gentlemen. It's about that time. It is Sweet Meadows Flower Shop on 155 Portland Ave. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and everybody needs those flowers. You know, it's coming down to the wire. Make sure you place your order right away. And we're always looking forward to it. 603-742-1165. Sweet Meadows Flower Shops and Gifts. And we will begin this face-off here at center ice. And also, we can't forget about our friends at Cheryl B's Jellies and Jams. And here we go. Just like that, we are on our way, and here comes the Dover Green Wave. Green Wave have it, throw it up in the neutral zone. They're going to toss it down. Icing is the call with 14:52. Just like that, trying to slow things down a little bit. This will be in the Dover zone on J.P. Allender. And the faceoff is won by the Green Wave, but somehow recovered by the Portsmouth Clippers and then stolen away. No score yet here in this game. Both these teams have a little rivalry in basketball. Not much in hockey, but you know there's still a little Portsmouth Dover rival between the Seacoast, and Will Clark will just grab the can of corn and we'll have a face-off here. 14:23 remaining, no score here on the MC5 Sports Seacoast Monday night rivals. Face-off won by the Dover Green Wave off in the corner. Green Wave keep it in. Here's a shot here by number 24, Tyler Behan, and it's tossed down. And a shot and a save made by Clarkin as it bounces behind him. 14:01 remaining. No score. In the zone. Mahon carries it up. And a shot and a block down by Will Clark. And dumped off in the corner. Portsmouth looking a little short on the bench this season. They need a few things to adjust. Apparently, rumors have been going around. They lost two defensemen due to undisclosed matters. We don't have any details, but we can't give you those details. We need the NHIAA approval. And a quick shot blocked down by Portsmouth on that one. Clipper Mules are trying to bounce back. Dover is just hemming in the zone. And a quick little toss of sauce right out in the middle of the slot. No good. Now they're battling over by the Zamboni doors. Another shot. Stopped down. And another shot. Oh, it just goes off the outside of the net. And the puck will just sail out, and Dover will have to reset in the neutral zone with 12:53 remaining, clock running. Quick line changes by both teams. Dover plays a dump and chase game off of the corner by the Zamboni doors. Now here comes Portsmouth as they take it up in the neutral zone. Dumped down by Fabrizio as he takes that one. Now here comes the Dover Green Wave. Green Wave have it. Quick chance at a shot there. That shot was taken by Cameron Bork. And no good. Now they're dumping it over into the Zamboni doors, off in the corner. Back and forth they go. Dover, quick chance, shot, score! Just like that, the Green Wave answer. It's 1-0, 12:16 remaining. It just flips over on the backhand, right in the hands. And that one will go to Ben Zibwinski. on that one. What did you say? Hey, somebody say something. Zibikowski. My apologies.
There's no way you can read that. It's so hard to read that. That's our last.
Yeah. My apologies. Yeah. And just like that, the Dover Green Wave get a first goal. I got a pronunciation. It's Zibikowski. Thank you. Zibikowski.
Don't worry.
Got to make it a song there for 1 second. You know, a good old song and dance. And now Dover takes it away. Zibikowski got a pretty nice little backhand goal. Here's a shot. Will Clark will just grab it like a catcher on an easy like Sunday morning, and he'll make a save there. And we'll have a face-off on his glove side. And a shot and a save made by Clark on that one. Back and forth they go. And Dover just has a little blown tire right off in the corner there. Owen Wood kind of lost his skate there for 1 second. Might have to go find it off in that corner by the Taco Love. And a shot off the front of the net. Rebound out in front. Save made by Clark. Another rebound. Save made by Clark again. Painting your corners. Look out, Will Clark. Opportunity. Shot just a bit wide. And another shot there by Kyle Behan and a stop down. It's Tyler Buchanan. I got the names confused. Buchanan and Behan. Too many Tylers, too many T's in my brain. Off in the distance. Another shot. Save. Another one. Score! Just like that. Dover's up 2-0. 10:20 remaining. It's 2-0 Dover Green Wave. I believe that goal was scored by Nick Carrier, but don't hold me on it. I only had a bag of M&Ms to keep me awake. And opportunity out in front. Banks it off the back of the net. Trying to get a set here. Portsmouth just cannot find puck control so far into the Dover zone. Neutral zone, and now Dover takes it up. Possible 2-on-1 break. Dover could have it. Quick chance shot, and the save made by Clark on that one. Another shot off the backhand, one-handed bandit right there by number 9. Owen Lovering as he took that one. Another shot right there by number 13 for Dover, Zach Grigg. Dover's going to reset. Back and forth. Here's another chance. Another 2-on-1 break. Shot. Save. Rebound. Out in front. Score! Just a flip and a dip over the glove of Will Clark. If you went to Disney World and you said zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day, my, oh my, what a wonderful day. That's what Dover's saying right now. So Grant Davis will get that goal on the rebound. That's one thing Dover is good at, is catching rebounds, firing missiles, zipping darts. And the faceoff is won by Dover after that offsides on the Green Wave. Both these teams going back and forth. Green Wave, hold it at the blue line, keeping control of the zone. Little dump toss. Oh, almost deflected in off of a tap right there in front of the net. .8:23 remaining. Stapled off in the corner, and a little tap there by number 16 for Portsmouth. As Marcia Barona decided to say, hey, buddy, stop it. You know, I hit two. Green Wave have it. Back and forth we go. Still in the zone. Zone time for Dover has probably set a pretty good record so far. Green Wave, wrap it in. Dover keeps it in. Dover Green Wave have been putting a lot of zone time into this. Dover comes off a loss 3-2 in overtime against Spalding. Not to really bring it up, but I mean, you know, this is, in a way, if you think about it with this game, this is a good opportunity for them to basically get their feet wet back into where they need to be. Three 0 your score, Dover ahead. Our next game we'll be covering is Oyster River Merrimack live at the Whittemore Center on YouTube. There will be no tape delay coverage on that one. We do get good Wi-Fi service over at the Whit. It'll also be covered by the Oyster River Bobcats Network. Here's an opportunity for both these teams. Stolen away. Portsmouth looking for a little magic. Trying to get it up there, but Fabrizio just gets taken off the puck and no control. 7:06 remaining. And an opportunity for Dover right out in front inside the slot of the wheel, and it's stopped there by Clark. Clark has been a very cool customer despite being down by 3. And here's an opportunity, shot and a save. Wow, I've never seen number 9 so wide open in my life. Owen Lovering has never seen a wide open gap. And here's a chance at a shot. Save made by Fabrizio. And we're going to have to get a goal challenge on that one. It looks like it did cross the line, but we're not 100% sure. Might have to check it up on top. A couple of Dover players are pointing at the goal saying, like, hey, it went in. But Clark, he made a phenomenal save on that one if he got that. Talk about your Roberto Luongo save, lying down and posing for pictures. There's a shot and a funny bounce, and Will Clark will get it. A little lacrosse move right out in the front of the net with 6:26 remaining. No score. That save was made by, and that is brought to you in part by our friends in Rochester, New Hampshire, Lou's Garden. Visit them for your next order. Been around for 40 years now, coming up to 41. Little wiffle ball pass on that one. I don't know what that was called, but we'll call it springtime. The only thing is me time, daddy. 57 left remaining. 3-0 Dover here in this first period. Portsmouth is putting on a lot of pressure here. Portsmouth Newmarket. Carried up by the Green Wave, keeping it in the zone. I got to say, it's been at least 30 seconds. Dover has it in the zone so far, the past few, and they're going to just toss it down. Allender will just look at it and just say, wow, look at that little thing. That was an amazing rubber biscuit. We'll have a face-off with 5:30 remaining. Now here comes Dover. Dover with an opportunity. Banks it off the boards in front of the Zamboni doors, keeping it in. Clark is lining it up. Save made by Clark in through traffic. He has been seeing that puck like a eagle on its perch. Despite being down 3-0, now here's a chance for Portsmouth. Fabrizio looking for a chance and does not have any sauce to control. Now they're moving back. And a shot and a save with 4:49 remaining. 3-0 your score here at Dover Ice Arena. We'll have a face-off inside the zone on Clark's stick side. Face-off won by Dover, and a shot just a bit wide. Dover's trying to reset it. It goes through the wickets of the skates and wide. Greenwave holding it out. Shot out in front. No good. An opportunity for Dover. And a shot and a save. Rebound out in front. Clark will just stick it and paddle it away. And stop there. Now here comes Dover. Dover has a chance if they put it out in front. Another opportunity. A little bit wide. And falls down and blows a tire is number 11, Grant Davis on that play. And a shot, and just in the chest, and then just bounces right in the glove. He'll make a save there. Clark has it with 3:28 remaining. 3-0 Dover, your score. Nothing's changed, really. Moffigelli on the faceoff. He drops it, and the faceoff is won. And we're back at action with 3:20 remaining. And both these teams trying to get it through. Now here comes Fabrizio. Fabrizio with a big chance if he can just backhand it over Allender, but no good. Now here comes the Dover Green Wave. Both these teams just looking for something in all the right places. And here is Carter Bell. Bell. Looking for a setup out in front. It's on the hands of Logan Diesel. No reset, and now here comes the Dover Green Wave. Green Wave trying to get around a bunch of players. Man, that was the most walk-in time I've ever seen. Green Wave moving it in. Big opportunity. Holds it in, off in the corner, and a shot and a save made by Clark. A rebound just goes over Grandma's kitchen sink and wide. And another shot. Might have hit the disposal while we're at it. And we'll have a face-off as Clark will just close that gap with 1:47 remaining. 3-0 your score. Talk about all your plumbing tools that you have to call out here. Portsmouth's trying to look for any kind of voodoo magic being down 3-0. And a shot and a score. Well, that actually just went up in the top shelf. I hope Grandma put away the good china because it's right now 4-0 so far. Dover is just knocking on the door. Face off won by the Green Wave, and they will hold the puck.
Dover's goal scored for number 9, Owen Hubbard. Assisted by number 3, Ben Stokowski. And number 8, Griffin Coleman.
Hard hit in the boards there. And a shot and a save made by Clark. Another chance out in front. Dover has it. Rebound, score! Round and round we go. The round robin, and it's 5-0 Dover. I'll have to get a pen for most of those goals. My pen died on me, unfortunately. So maybe the nice scorekeeper guy will let me borrow his. Owen Lovering on the goal. And final minute to play here in this first period. There's going to be a lot of paint chipping inside the Portsmouth Clipper locker room. They're going to have a nice little chat. Being down 5-0, there's some debris over off in the corner there. I'm pretty sure it's either a mouth guard or a piece of the stick, but not 100% sure. That's why, hockey players, we have a good dental plan. Coming down to our final minutes here. This is brought to you in part by our friends on this 1-minute play, Jody Garage and Tractor in Rochester, New Hampshire. And also Cheryl B's Jams and Jellies. Haven't brought them up too much, but, you know, stop in for your next jellies and jams or visit them on their Facebook at Cheryl B's Jellies and Jams for your next order. And at the end of the first period, it is 5-0. We'll be back here in a moment here on the MC5 Sports tape delay coverage between the Dover Green Wave and the Portsmouth Clipper Mules. Back in a moment. Hey, folks, welcome back to second period action here on the MC5 Sports. Proud sponsor is Durham House of Pizza, 40 Main Street, Durham, New Hampshire, 03824. 5-0 your score, a lot closer than that 9-0 score against Oyster River and Winnicott. But we'll see if Portsmouth can get some magic going as Will Clark sets his net up here. I don't understand the whole story here with the net setup. Maybe it's just inflation these days, you know. And there's number 18 right there for the Portsmouth Newmarket Clippers as everybody's pumping him up right now. Maybe there is some magic here in this Portsmouth crowd for some from hope. And we'll start the faceoff. This faceoff is brought to you in part by our friends at Toys from the Attic. If it's fun, they have it. Toys from the Attic. 2 Somersworth Plaza in Somersworth, New Hampshire. Visit Toys from the Attic today for your next sports cards, anything that you need. Moffigelli will take the face-off and drop the puck, and we are underway. Third period action is begun. Bounces it off the boards. And now here comes the Clipper Mules as they tried to rush it up. They had a big break, and then they check it away. Looking for an opportunity, a flip pass out. Now into the Dover zone behind Allender. Allender is just sitting there trying to get it figured out, and it just crosses the line, and it is an offsides on Colby Kurtz as he tried to grab it and snag it. With 14:24 remaining. 5-0 Dover. Face-off won by the Clipper Mules, and Fabrizio is just going to toss it up in the air, looking for a little hacky sack toss up in there. No good, and Dover's going to toss it in. Big opportunity for the Green Wave if they can hurry. 14:04 left to play here. And a little grab in the net right there on that short side glass, but no dice for the Clipper Mules on that one. And it's batted away. And off the hands of the Clipper Mules and thrown in. And tries to deke around one was number 7, Ryan Fabrizio. And no good. Couldn't smell the freshness from here. But we play on with 13:27 remaining. And a little hard hit, and we got a penalty. This one's going on for Fabrizio. And he just hops over the boards with, he knows what he did. Look, so yeah, he'll spend 2 minutes in the sin bin. Ryan Fabrizio is just going to clean up his act, read the Holy Bible, you know, do as usual. He'll spend a 2-minute minor for interference. No biggie. This power play is brought to you in part by our friends at Bob's Automotive Towing and Wrecking Service on Central Ave in Dover. And Dover keeps it in the zone as Bell has it. Out in front. Little sauce pass out in front. Another shot saved made by Clark. He's going to lay on it, and it somehow got through the wickets and through. You could have called that a Jackson's Landing on a lay down, and it would have been play on. And he keeps pulling forward. Now here comes the Dover Green Wave. Green Wave have it. Big opportunity here for them. Power play for the Green Wave. 5-0 Dover ahead. Green Wave moving it. Big chance at a shot. Will Clark will just say it's another day at the office, and he'll make a save there with 12:18 remaining I believe that's 1:01 left on the PK for Portsmouth and the power play for Dover, but don't hold me on that. Yep, I was close, but no cigar. And 12:11 remaining, clock running. Dover has it. Stapled up against the boards on this 5-on-4 action. 42 seconds remaining. Here's a shot off the waffle board of Will Clark, and it's a save made. And dumped down Main Street and wrapped around the rails. As Portsmouth will try and reset. No line change. Correction that there is a line change for Portsmouth. And now here comes the Green Wave. Green Wave tried to tuck it and roll. No good. And no good again, and now it's dumped down, and out of the box is Fabrizio like he's being put on rocket skates. Look out there. Looks like Marty McFly out on his little rocket skates from Back to the Future, too. Now here comes a possible 2-on-2 chance, but that is just broken up by the Dover Green Wave. Carter Bell. Bell has it. No good. Now here's a shot. Banked off again. Dover keeps it in. The defense is there for the Portsmouth Clipper Mules. They're trying their best to keep it in to the control zone, but it's just not enough control. And icing is the call with 10:34 remaining. Portsmouth's got to have some magic left in them. Where is it? We don't know. But hopefully they can flip a coin and figure it out. Faceoff will be on the left side of Will Clark, and that's a dead ball, and we'll have a reset here with 10:33 remaining. They might put that second back up on the clock. And the faceoff is won by the Clipper Mules. We'll give them that one. And off the butt of one of the players, I think that was just going right up the entryway and just did not make it in. Thank God for back padding. I will give that credit. And out in front of the slot and a save made by Clark. He did get a little piece of it on the paddle of his stick. Now here comes the Dover Green Wave. They're going to set up in a flying V formation. Green Wave up in an opportunity shot, and Clark will make the save and cover that one. And his teammate number 4, Gabe Ferreira, will just basically say, "Good job, kid." And with 9:38 remaining. Clark has seen more shots than probably any goaltender so far here in the NHIAA. But he has held his own, and he's keeping his big pads moving around. He is getting his money's worth. 9:20 left to play here in the second period. And a shot just goes wide, just off the blue line, and it is going to have to be reset in the neutral zone for the Dover Green Wave. Green Wave have it. They're going to cross over by their bench and into the blue line, resetting it. Dover in the 5-man formation. And a shot and a save. Dover has it. Rebound and reps it over Clark and scores. I believe that was number 18 for Dover. Aiden Klukas, if I pronounce his name right. And here we go. Face-off won by the Dover Green Wave. 8:44 remaining. 6-0 Dover. Casey. Oh, okay. Casey. I'll have to look at that again. And bounces it off the boards with 8:14 remaining. I thought it was number 18 who got the goal. But maybe it was just a deflection. It might have been something. There's a shot up in the air, and it deflected off somebody's stick. You could hear a bunch of lumber tapping and ticking, like a clock, a grandfather clock going off and going ding, ding, dong. And now here comes the Dover Green Wave. Oh, tries to flip it over the shoulder there, and no good. Kyle Bahon just saw it. He had a shot there, and a shot and the save. Will Clark will just cover that up with 7:32 remaining. Still no score for Portsmouth. 7-0 or 6-0 Dover. We don't want to make it as worse as it sounds. And we'll reset the face-off here. And off the boards and wide. Opportunity, shot, and a save made there by Clark. He somehow got the pillow pad on the glove side on that one. And just a bit wide on the pass. That might have been too hot to handle. That was about as hot as a potato coming out of a Thanksgiving meal. And here's an opportunity. Dover's going to reset in the neutral zone. And an Ole soccer move there by number 25, Andrew LeBlanc. And a shot and a save made there by Will Clark. He somehow got the 1 foot on there and played the old Pele Brazil-style play. And we'll have a face-off with 6:27 remaining, 6-0 your score. I said 7-0, I apologize. And through the hands, and now here comes a chance for Portsmouth. Portsmouth trying to get an opportunity here. And somehow gets played around inside the skate in the zone. He was looking for it. And a reset will be in play. Wraps it up in the air. There's a big chance and an opportunity. And now here comes a big chance for, if they can hurry to it, maybe. And off the stick and reset as Portsmouth will get it. Don't forget, folks, we have our game on Wednesday Night Rivalry between the Merrimack Tomahawks and the Oyster River Bobcats. The undefeated Oyster River Bobcats won off a big game against the Winnacunnet Warriors by a final score of 9-0. And that shot was just thrown out to somewhere. That's about as close as a foul ball at Fenway Park going off a pesky. We'll have a face-off with 5:17. I don't think the net's over there, buddy. But that's okay. We'll let that go. You know, it happens to anybody. And out in front, and a shot over the shoulder and score. That's a Carter Bell goal Add it into your stat sheet for that one. Now it's 7-0. I won't jinx myself after that. I looked like the typewriter on Slapshot where I go, oops, we don't want to make it bad, then it already is. And just like that, Carter Bell got that one. And the faceoff is won by the Dover Greenway, but stolen away by Fabrizio. Carter Bell got that one over. 7-0 your score. Now here comes Fabrizio. Fabrizio is trying to at least get some magic in there. The effort's there for the Portsmouth Newmarket Clippers. They are trying everything that they can. And a little loose change and a little bit of jousting out in front on the slot, and a save made by Clark. We'll have a face-off with 4:26 remaining. Not too bad. But hanging tough and hanging strong is the Newmarket Clippers, and they're doing everything that they can. Dover has it. Big opportunity off the pad of the shin guard and then off the hands of number 2, Jake McElroy. Or Jack McElroy, I apologize. And then toss down. Reset. This team is just hanging tough and hanging strong. With 3:52 remaining, they just dump it down. No icing is called. They're just going to run it down. And then here's an opportunity. Wow, Portsmouth's first big real opportunity in front of J.P. Allender, and it's a stop there. They were trying to do a wraparound play, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough power inside of it. Off the skate of a Portsmouth Newmarket player, and a little hard staple check off in the corner, but too little too late. The puck was already around. .308 remaining, clock running. Looking for a chance, an opportunity. Oh, look out, Canadian blind pass going out in front. And he has just been knocked down hard there. And I hope he's all right after that hit. That was a bit scary. Dover in the zone now. Not many of those happen often unless it's like, very, very close. And a shot and a save made by Clark, and we'll have a cover with 2:25 remaining. 7-0 your score. At this point in time, the mercy rule would be in play if this was the third period. I was just learning about that about 2 years ago, that it starts in the third period. The mercy rule starts in play when you're up by 7. And the faceoff is won by Dover, and Portsmouth will just toss it down right towards Main Street. We'll get an icing with 2:10 remaining here in this second period. But this is, in a way, it's a good opportunity for J.P. Allender to basically reset, start off fresh, think big. Dover Green Wave just looking for those 2 big points in the NHIAA Division II playoffs, and they'll take it anyway to try and get into that playoff spot that they need to get into to play in the first round. right now, as we speak, they're sitting just above the wild card position in the NHIAA Division II. But they do not want to have teams breathing down their back. And Dover is known, with all these banners, having their championship runs. And a shot and a save made by Clark. Doesn't make it easy on the rebounds as Clark just grabs it and just says, no, 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 not today. And we'll have a face-off. Despite missing 7 goals, he is still staying tough. And the faceoff is won as it banks off the glass, just misses the netting. I think Portsmouth kind of figured out how to work the short glass here at Dover Ice Arena. Every arena is different. Now it's in the zone. Dover just holding out. We're coming down to our final minute, brought to you in part by our friends at Lou's Garden and Durham House of Pizza, and a shot and a save made by Clark. He will not make it easy for you as we reach the 1 minute mark on the dot.
1 minute remaining in the period. Final minute of play here.
And this face-off will be on Clark's glove side. And I got a little chill up my back. And a face-off there, and it's 7-0. So far in this game, and a shot and a save. Whoa, look out! Dominic Kosick style save right there by Clark as he was laying around, flapping around like the walrus. Somebody get him a fish. Final minutes coming, 7 seconds remaining. Off the hands. And that's going to do it. After 2, it's 7-0 Dover. Goals are scored by Cole. I don't think it was Cole Case, but we'll look at that one again. And Carter Bell got one. Add some points in the stat sheet. But we'll be back here in a moment. We'll let the Zamboni clean up the ice. We'll warm up a little bit. We'll be back here in a moment here on the MC5 Sports Podcast at H. Proud sponsor is Durham House of Pizza, 40 Main Street, Durham, New Hampshire, 03824. Stop in for your next slice. Back in a moment. right, welcome back to 15 minutes of fun here on this third and final period as we got the mercy rule in play. 15 minutes here on the MC5 Sports Podcast. And we are so glad you have joined us on this tape delay coverage on YouTube. And hopefully the Clipper Mules will have some magic in their sleeve. And Allender is just making his ice look a little bit better, but we'll see. As we move and groove, as it's a little tackle out in front, no good. And stop down. Dover has it. Quick chance and a shot right through and a stop down. Wraps it in and just lets it sail by, and icing will be the call. 13:52, clock running, and we'll have a face-off in the zone. Here at Dover Ice Arena, and this will be in the Portsmouth Newmarket zone. Trying to look for some magic here. And here comes the Dover Green Wave. Green Wave have it. They're going to reset, but Portsmouth may have a chance here if they can move it in and hurry. And now here comes Dover. Dover's trying to reset, put it in play. Big opportunity here. And a little tap up in the air pass out in front, playing a little field hockey, and a shot just over Clark's shoulder and wide. So I found out who scored that last goal. It was number 25, Andrew LeBlanc, and he got that last one. And the second goal was scored by Carter Bell, second period. I thought it was number 18, Aiden Colcass, but no good. And here's a shot as it breaks the stick there. Nick Carrier thought he had a little bit there, and both these teams, they're just driving away, trying to keep it out of the zone. Got to give credit to number 18, Colby Curtis, keeping the composure and keeping the strength for the Portsmouth Newmarket Clippers. Just doing everything he can, being down 7-0. The pride of the Clippers never dies, as we say, as I was a Portsmouth Clipper hockey player a long, long time ago in some galaxy far, far away. And a shot through the wickets and score. Oh, man, that is just much bad breaks as you can get. And it was a funny deflection off his own player on that one. That is the second time I have seen that happen by an own goal. And the Winnicott Warriors game against Oyster River, that's what made it 9-0. And just like that, things just don't turn in the favor. Come on, Clipper Mules. You got to get back into this. And we didn't catch who got that goal because the mic was turned down a little too low, and a little accidental bumping just like that, and it's coming through. Now here comes the Clipper Mules behind the net, wraps it around. 8-0 your score here in Dover. Off the helmet and stopped by Clark. Somebody give the kid some defense. The kid has been making so many saves. They're saying he's one of the top 5 goaltenders in New Hampshire, but despite missing a lot of goals, he is staying tough and staying strong. Now Portsmouth trying to bounce it out. Will Clark. And just tripped down and stolen away. No penalty. There is a delayed penalty coming up, and it will be a 2-minute minor for tripping. Somebody will go to the sin bin and read the Holy Bible for a little bit and say his few Hail Marys after he said, "I'm sorry I tripped you," and at the end, happy-go-lucky. Will Clark will just clean off his mask. This power play is brought to you in part by our friends at Kylo's Advisors, LLC, 185 Dartmouth Street, 6th floor, 02116. Believe in a better financial planning today. This could be a big opportunity. Shot. Oh, Fabrizio had it in his hands, and it was just stolen away off the waffle board of Allender once again. And that was the magic shot the Clipper Mules needed, and it was just right on the wickets. And here's an opportunity. Portsmouth has just got fire inside them trying to get that one goal, that one little piece of magic. They probably even got the Dover fans going like, come on, guys. And right on the line, and wow. Somebody get me a bag of Cheetos because that was right on the line and very close. 8:41 remaining, 50 seconds remaining, clock running on this 8-0 score. There is a lot of rowdy Portsmouth fans down below, and they're trying to get these kids to at least get one piece of magic. Portsmouth has not found the winning W yet in this season, and they're doing everything in their power to try and get one goal at least, to try and bounce off of it, learn from it, take a practice and learn from it. Here's a shot and a save made by Allender on that one. And bounced off the boards and wide, wrapped in with 8 minutes to go, 12 seconds remaining on this power play. Fabrizio was about as close as you can get as buying a can of Febreze in the Walmart scent aisle. Here's a chance at a shot. Oh, save made off the waffle board of Will Clark. Here's an opportunity for Dover, trying to get it reset and put in play. Out in the slot, no good. 7:20 remaining. Clock running, hard hitting the boards right over there, and a bunch of Portsmouth fans are trying to keep them routed up and hitting hard. Now Dover has it, still looking for it. Opportunity just behind Will Clark and wide. 7 minutes to go. Here at Dover Ice Arena at Holt on this tape delay coverage. Dover could really use these 2 points in the playoffs due to the fact they lost to Spalding in overtime, and they got swept by him. And they could use the wild card. They could either take a wild card spot, or they could just go above it and get a nice spot right into the playoff run. I don't know if they'll get home ice advantage if they earn enough points before the end of the season. But that's what they're shooting for. Dover taking it up to the neutral zone, looking at it right at center ice. 8-0 your score. Pass out in front, nobody there. That might have to be worked on in practice on that one. Here comes Portsmouth, moving it up. Opportunity. Jumped off the puck there as Dover has knocked them cold. Alex Gagnon on that one. And Portsmouth keeps it in. Nobody touches it. They're going to have to reset in the neutral zone, and Dover will make a line change. Back and forth we go. Icing will be the call. 5:38 remaining. Mercy rule in play. 8-0. This is brought to you in part by our new friends over in Exeter, New Hampshire, Krypton Comics. Stop in for another place of nerd nostalgia on 127 Water Street in Exeter, New Hampshire. Krypton Comics. 5:10 remaining. And now here comes the Green Wave. Green Wave have it. Keeping it in and forgot something as one of the Portsmouth Clipper players, Curtis, said, "Hey, buddy, you forgot something," as he missed the puck about a mile away. Now here comes Curtis. Curtis is going in, and he gets hit again. He's like Mark Recchi. He takes one hit, he'll take another hit, he'll take another hit, and take another hit, still take another hit. This man is like a one-armed banshee, for God's sake. And now he's hitting around saying, "Buddy, that's about as hard as a hit as you can get." Curtis will take a 2-minute minor for roughing on that one or something. I don't know what you want to call it with 4:08 remaining. Four minutes to go. We got the clocks running now. Face off one. And just keep on pushing and grooving away. Colby Curtis is going to spend 2 minutes in there. Curtis was looking at me just a second ago, and he saw me put his arms up. And here comes a possible break here. Portsmouth gets caught off sides as Fabrizio tried to do the old round and round robin. 3:27 remaining here in the third period. Minute 10 left remaining. And here's an opportunity. 48 seconds remaining. There's going to be a lot of building in Portsmouth come next season, and I think there's going to be a lot of kids wondering where Portsmouth's going to go, because right now, a lot of people have been talking, it's like neighborhood gossip in the NHIAA from D1, D2, and D3. Here's an opportunity for Portsmouth if they can get it, and loses it like Charlie Conway in the Mighty Ducks as he slips and falls. That might be a possible penalty shot right here, and we're going to find out. This could be a big opportunity if he can get this. This could be a penalty shot for Portsmouth. We're about to find out right now. And they didn't even call it. Oh, they did? Okay. I take it back. So I guess they're going to stick with the penalty. He did have a breakaway, and that should have been a clear as day penalty shot as anything I could have ever seen. I mean, I would have literally put somebody out there and said, "Look, take a chance. What do you got to lose, You got a 20 roll dice. You might as well try it." 8-0 right now as that puck just goes up in the ceiling. Kind of reminds me of my basketball over at the TD Garden that went up and hit off the score stanchion. Now here's a possible 3-on-2 if Portsmouth can get one. Magic might happen if they can hurry. Fabrizio behind the net. Final minute to play here, and Dover is on the PK. 5-on-4 chance, and the puck just goes up into the balcony of some balcony, but we don't know what balcony, but it hit up in the rafters. But they're just going to let that clock run down. 8-0 your score. We'd like to thank you folks for tuning in today, but They're just going to finally take this face-off, and we'll see you for the next game against Oyster River and Merrimack, another Monadnock versus Seacoast team once again. This will be played over at the Whittemore Center Arena on Wednesday Night Rivalry. Merrimack and Oyster River have had their moments. Save made by Clark. 13 seconds remaining. No magic yet. And a save made by Clark again. Final score is going to be 8-0. And that's going to do it. JP Allender will get the shutout and earn the 2 points that they need. Dover comes back with some extra points that they need after that 3-2 loss to Spalding. And 8 goals are scored in this one. Final score, 8-0. Good game between both teams, Portsmouth and Newmarket. But like I said, and this will be brought up in the podcast, come the end of the season, the Portsmouth Newmarket Clippers, they're in a rebuilding phase. They're going to be having a lot of talks right about now, and this will all go down to the PHS Athletics and the Newmarket Athletics. Where do the Portsmouth Newmarket Clippers stand? How are they going to fix this program to get better? Well, this has got a lot of things that have gone on there. They've got the coaching staff. They've got the stuff that they need. They just need the tools to basically put everything through. Final score here at Dover, 8-0. And we will see you guys here back at it on the MC5 Sports on Wednesday as we got Wednesday Night Rivalry. Have a good night, guys.